Hello history optional students, welcome to DIADEMY IAS. My name is Soma Sekhar. I am history faculty in DIADEMY IAS. I am proudly announcing the history optional batch in March month that is going to start on March 25th. I am going to explain what are the features of this course, and after listening to this you will get an idea that how you are going to approach the history optional. You will be very confident enough after finishing the course, after finishing the history optional course, you will be in a good position to write the answers very well for the questions of history optional. These are the various features of my course. You can see this. These are the various materials and also the features you will get as part of the foundation course. First one, enriched study material. This material myself prepared. I have given all the topics which are need to be covered for the mains examination. Here I have given in tabular format also, bullet points format also, so that students will be very comfortable in understanding the various dimensions of the topic. Because when you read the books, you will get a different kind of picture. But the understanding of the book knowledge has to be translated into answer writing. It is a very, very challenging task when it comes to the mains examination. I strongly recommend you have to read the books because book reading is very, very crucial in understanding history optional. There are certain set of books. You have to read it. No doubt, I strongly recommend it. Because the moment you read the books, your understanding towards the subject will become very broad. Even if questions are very dynamic, still you will be in a position to write it. Still, after reading books also, it is a challenging task how to convert that knowledge into answer writing. For that, my material will ensure you how to think about the dimensions, because answer writing is all about the dimensions. Here, for every question, you will be given a set of space. It will not be unlimited space. For 10 marker, you will have like 2 pages. For 15 marker, 3 pages. For 20 marker, 4 pages. Then in that case, entire knowledge has to be condensed into this given space. It's all about how many dimensions you are going to bring in to the question. When it comes to book reading, you will get story completely. That is very, very important. Then the next stage of understanding the answer is how to convert this story into answer format, the dimensions format. This is where the enriched study material will help you. It was given in tabular format. Wherever possible, so the micro diagrams are given, mind maps are given, and focus on historiography is given in these booklets. Because history optional, the difference between GS history question and optional history question is you have to give some kind of historiography. In general studies also, the same question can come, but without mentioning historiography also, you will get good score in GS. But in optional, you have to show some kind of historiography apart from all the dimensions which are relevant for the question. That's why wherever possible, I have given historiography also in these materials. And next one, 40 plus years of PYQ linkages also given. In the material, you will identify that for each and every topic, if there is a question, previous year question, I have incorporated that in a box so that what you can do, just by studying that particular topic, you can see the previous year question also, so that you will get an idea that how questions are coming in this topic and how you have to link it. So dimensions wise, it is given socio, economic, political, religious. And again, when it comes to social, you will find like what are the developments in the social sphere. Varna system, ashrama system, women related aspect, then other education related aspects, social related. When it comes to economy, it will be properly organized. Agriculture development, industrial development or artisan development, trade development, coinage. So in this way, properly the dimensions are organized. very fast to revise also, very fast to read and understanding also. As part of the foundation course, you will get this material, you will get these booklets, and it will help you in your preparation to speed up the optional preparation. Next one, conceptual clarity. When it comes to the classroom program, you have to understand various dimensions and how they are interlinked. If you have a complete story-based narration with you, whatever may be the question, you will really enjoy the answering also. Because once you have good command over the story, then let any type of question come, you will be ready to answer that, and with a proper defined structure. I will ensure that from ancient India to right up to the world history, you will get a complete narration that how ancient history for our preparation is important, how to answer the questions. If you know since right from the Stone Age till, for example, ancient part, till Gupta time period, it's a story. It's a combination of socio-economic political developments, but underlying theme is single story. It's a continuous story that was divided into different chapters. So if you know the one story like entire ancient India in one go, then let question come anywhere, still you will be able to bring so many dimensions on the spot, and you will write very good answers. Next, medieval India. Medieval India is the continuation of the same story that started since Stone Age. So you will get very good connectivity how Indian history or Indian society moved from ancient stage to medieval stage. And in medieval times, you will get different kingdoms also. In ancient period also, we have various kingdoms also. And you will get continuous connectivity how these regional kingdoms are being operated and how centralized command is operating. Same story goes even to the medieval also, regional kingdoms and centralized kingdoms. Then the arrival of the British or arrival of the Europeans. From there, our modern India starts. Again, whatever is happening outside India is going to impact India. In Europe, in North America, South America, in other parts of the world, some developments are going to take place around 1600s, 1700s. That will influence India. I will try to connect what is happening in Europe, in America, how it influenced India as well. So in this way, when it comes to paper 2, both modern India and modern world, part of paper 2, you will get a single story. Both modern India and modern world, you cannot separate it altogether. It's a combination of same story. It's like today, Indian policies are not different from India's foreign policy. Because India's foreign policy is defined by our own current developments, and at the same time, if something happens outside, that will help India's policy making. For example, you take Russia and Ukraine war is going on. Now that affects India's decision making internally also. That means whatever is happening outside is affecting internal policy making also. Without knowing that, you will really do not appreciate why this policy decision making or why this kind of decision is taken, because that has relation with outside development. Because of that, you have to know when it comes to paper 2, modern world and modern India as part of single story. I will ensure that you will enjoy this, that how world developments are influencing India's decision making. That will help you to give a very good conceptual clarity, that I will ensure that narration through logical connections and linking history with current affairs. In this way, you will really enjoy history. You will never feel bored in the classroom. Whatever may be the question, you will be able to answer it very well. So now, I strongly recommend reading the books. Certain books I refer. You just go through that. Second stage, you have to read the enriched study material that will convert whatever book reading you have done, convert into dimensions which are directly helpful for the answer writing. Then in the classroom, you will get a complete logical way of narration, how one event is leading to the another event. That will help you to get full story and full command over the history topics. Next, after knowing knowledge, books you will read, enriched study material you will read, and also after listening to the classes, you have to practice it. Practice is all about, it's very, very important. Practice makes very strong. Daily, at least one question, two question you have to write. As long as you are there, part of this course, I will ensure you write daily one or two questions. And frequently I conduct sectional tests and full-length text also, so that you will ensure whatever knowledge you have, you are going to completely convert that knowledge into marks. And I will provide model answers also to that, so that you will know how to answer these type of questions. So this is how daily answer writing practice. Then sectional test, full-length text will be conducted to you. Evaluation by myself. I myself will evaluate these copies so that I get the complete idea at what stage your preparation started and after few months at what stage you are reaching. Because most of the students are happy and very interested in reading the books, in reading the material. But when it comes to answer writing, they are very much afraid. That hesitation will make the student to postpone the answer writing. But once you postpone it, then that skill you will never develop. That's why in the first few days, our target is to overcome that hesitation. Once you overcome that hesitation, then you can really enjoy answer writing. The moment you enter into the stage of enjoying the answer writing, then you are going to get very quality answers. That I will ensure that every day I will give one or two questions, so that according to your capability and your hesitation, you can start writing. But after few weeks, then you will be in a good position to write any type of question, and also without any hesitation. This is very important for answer writing, because you have to write in the mains. Morning you will be one paper, afternoon will be another paper. Morning 3 hours and afternoon 3 hours. You have to write continuously. So without enjoying the answer writing, you cannot handle the mains examination, both optional and GS and essay. That's why you have to enter into that zone of comfort when it comes to the answer writing. The moment you see the question, your brain should immediately catch the question, immediately frame the answer, and immediately you should be able to write it. So to that confidence level, we have to reach while the course was going on. I will ensure that you will be enjoying the answer writing. Next, another important part with respect to history optional is map pointing. As we know, map pointing is very, very crucial. 50 marks are there for map pointing. Map pointing is one area where we can score very well beyond 60% and up to 80% also possible. Even if some map markings are very difficult to know. Out of 20 sites, if you manage you leave 5 questions. Even if you manage to know 15 questions, 15 map sites, still you will get very good score. Up to 30, 35 score, 36 score is you will get out of 50. And if you are lucky enough to get some more 1 or 2 extra, like up to 16, 17, if you make it, it's very wonderful. And now you are going to get very high scores in history optional. Touching 300 score is very much in the student arena. Student can reach 300 plus score when it comes to history optional. Here, that part which makes you to reach 300 is this map pointing. I will use Excel sheet. I will use Google Maps to ensure the accurate locations. You will know that how the Stone Age settlements are moving. In Paleolithic, statewide, I will give you the map booklet also. Around 400 sites are given. These are properly arranged. Like if you take one particular site, say like Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Koldiva, Chanhudaro, any type you take. Suppose if you take Chopani Mando, then it will be organized properly. What is the location? Then map also will be given. And what are the evidences we identified from that age? For Stone Age, suppose some settlements will give the evidence of Mesolithic also, Neolithic also. Some will give the Neolithic also, Chalcolithic also, Megalithic also. So properly arranged, you will get to know that how to handle a particular site and what is the description of it. I will ensure you will be very comfortable. I'll take special map classes for that with the digital technology. You will be able to identify the sites very accurately and you will be in a comfortable position to handle map question very well. And one more unique feature of my teaching methodology is using the maps. Because history is all about this land only. If you don't know about this land, then what story you are knowing? All these developments happened at some point and in some places. That is why our first question in paper 1 is also about map only. I will use the map in every class you will find drawing the map. You can go to my YouTube channel also, Diademy YouTube channel also. You can identify some sample class are also there. There you will identify how I am explaining, giving the narration story through map. Because it's all about our land. Whatever we are doing, it's for this land only. We have to know very well about what happened in different parts of this territory. For example, Delhi, if you take, then how Delhi, in medieval times, Delhi is very powerful. Even today also, Delhi is the capital. How Delhi controlled different parts of subcontinent. In medieval times, in Delhi Sultanate time period and Mughals time period. If you go to ancient time period, our imperial capital was Pataliputra. It is the place from where the first empire emerged. In ancient times, we will know how Pataliputra expanded its influence in different regions. In this way, we have to know about each and every chapter by linking with the location. You will really enjoy that what is happening in this part, when this is some developments are happening in this part, what is happening in this part, we will know. Only when you know that at what point of time these developments are taking place and in which location, then cultural integration is very much understandable that how this culture and this culture is intermixing. At what point of time it is intermixing. For example, when this area is known for Rig Veda and this area is known for other three Vedas. Rig Veda developed between 1500 BC to 1000 BC, whereas other three Vedas emerged in 1000 BC to 600 BC. You can see timeline also and the location also important to understand our own past, our own story. Between this time period, this one, and other three Vedas here, but at the same time, something is happening in this location also. Let me explain you a little bit here. If you take, this is Rig Veda, and this is other three Vedas. Now time period is 1000 to 600 here, BC, 1500 to 1000 BC. I am explaining this with an example that why geography is very important, why map is important to understand our own past, our own history. 600. Now, does it mean nothing is happening in these locations around 600 BC? If we don't know map, then we cannot imagine, we will be thinking like our past is only about between 1500 to 600, only Vedas are happening, nothing else is happening. That kind of impression may come if we don't know the map. But it is not the case. When these locations are undergoing through Vedic lifestyle in the other places, something else is happening in these locations. And exactly this is for this reason we have to know the map. And if you know this, whatever may be the question for you, you will be able to integrate very well. Because around 1000 BC, here Neolithic stage was going on. Understand this. When some party is entering into the philosophical phase, in some other place, just agriculture is beginning. Neolithic is all about agriculture. That means these people are just entering into the agriculture phase. These people crossed beyond agriculture, entered into philosophical age also. And same is the case here also. Some people are living in Chalcolithic, agriculture. But one difference, when Neolithic, these people are still using stone tools. And these people are using copper tools. When one side copper is used, one side stone is used, these people, between this, iron technology emerged. And similarly, here around 1000 BC, megalithic also starts. This megalithic is once again iron. So when question is about megalithic, you will know that this is the location when megalithic phase is going on in one phase, in other area, the philosophies, other Vedas are emerging. So this is how very, very crucial if we know the map at the same time our story. So this is what, even to understand even today also, India is very diverse, very vast. And if you sit in Delhi and taking decision making, you should be knowing what is the requirement of this area, requirement of this area, and this area. Because every state, every region is undergoing through various phases of development. Some states are very advanced. Some states are still lacking in the basic facilities. Some achieved 100% literacy, for example, Kerala, 100% literacy. But there are some states which are just 60-70% of literacy. So when you are taking decision, you have to know about requirement of different areas, then only you can take the best decision. History we are knowing, UPSC is having this syllabus is for to take better decision for the better future. For that, we have to know our past also very systematically in this way. So when something is happening here, what is happening here? And what is the relationship between this area and that area? So that is how we are gradually know that how our fusion of culture is taking place and unity in diversity is emerging when it comes to Indian culture. So it is very, very crucial to know about this land. In class, every day you will identify that I am going to explain with this map and story-wise, you will be imagining and visualizing very well as if story is happening in front of you. This is with respect to India map. And every of my student will be in a comfortable position to draw India map very well. So I will ensure each and every student will be in comfortable position to draw this map. Not only India map, I will ensure each and every student will be comfortable position to draw world map as well. When it comes to the world part, we have to know what is happening in outside. Same like when we are talking about some development here, linkage between two. When it comes to world history also, same thing. When something is happening here, it is going to decide the fate of this land. For example, in 1750s, Industrial Revolution starts. And now in the same 1750s, here, Battle of Plassey, Bengal conquest started. Now when Bengal conquest started, in Europe, Industrial Revolution is going on. Now when here more industries are emerging, now they got this territory, now they are going to use this territory as their market. So now you see how some developments here is affecting the future of this territory. And in this way, we have to know what is happening here, what is the relationship between these two territories. Similarly, here, it is also colony of this land. In 1783, this land got independence. They fought against the colonial master British. They got the independence. And now British lost this land and in 1783 and they are going to control over this land. They lost one empire here. They don't want to lose this empire. That's why they are going to expand ruthlessly and they are going to capture this territory. Now it changed the fate of this territory. This territory was commanding 23% of world trade before the British colonization. But after, at the end of the colonization, what is the scenario? 2%, 3% of world trade. Even today also, we are still facing the problem of colonial legacy. This is how how one part of the globe affecting the future of other part. A world map also, you will be very, very comfortable position. I will ensure each and every student will draw world map, India map properly. In answers also, wherever possible, draw this. You will be in a very good position and you will really enjoy the history narration. I will ensure that you will enjoy it. After knowing the history very well, then writing answers is going to be very easy. You will not be afraid to write the answers. So this way, I will ensure you will get good score in the history optional. March 25th, I am announcing new batch will start on March 25th. You please contact Diademy, and I will provide you study material, map booklet, and PYQ solutions also. For the last 11 years, PYQ solutions are prepared. You will get these solutions also to you the moment you take the admission. So once you get these booklets and PYQ solutions with you, then in the classroom, you will start enjoying the history optional, and I will ensure each and every day you will write the answers also. So within 4 months, it takes 4 months to finish the entire syllabus. Within these 4 months, you will be in a good position to answer any type of question in the history optional. So history optional students, thank you very much. I will see you in the program. Thank you. Thank you. See you.